What's up? Happy Friday to you. Coming in live for the breakfast show. All right, if you're brand spanking new to the breakfast show, in the comments, I invite you to drop new. If you happen to be returning to the breakfast show, in the comments, drop happy Friday so that I can say hello. And maybe you catch this on the replay. We are live right now. It is 9:11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I am in beautiful Michigan. Where are you tuning in from? I would love to know. I would love for you to socialize in the comments. It is an honor that you stumbled across this morning's episode. Not only are we going to make the most delicious breakfast that's going to be packed with over 30 grams of protein, it's going to be a no-bake cookie. It's going to taste better than you know freaking what. But we're going to talk about all things health and wellness, and I know there's a lot of noise out there. But there's not noise like this, and I will tell you that right freaking now. The noise that you're going to hear from me is how to lose weight without the meal plan, without giving up foods, without giving up desserts, and without giving up alcohol. Because all my life, I gave up all these foods, all these desserts. I followed and bought every meal plan. I did the Nutrisystem. And guess what happened every time I got off of it? I slow and steady went back to where I was, to square A, because no one taught me. And I had a pivotal moment in my life. Let me share it with you. I went in for a physical, and I for sure thought something was wrong with me. And I went in and I got a clean bill of health. Besides, my weight was the biggest it's ever been. I should say the highest. And my blood work came back normal. Thyroid, hormones. Michelle, you look great. Something I'm doing isn't right. Okay, it's a simple system. But the problem is we aren't taught this system. So my doctor brings up a term called metformin. Go Google it. It talks about diabetic. And I'm like, wait, am I a diabetic? And she's like, no. But it could help you lose weight. And I thought, well, it could be another bandage. And luckily I had like this seed that was planted from an Audible book that was called Obesity Fix. So I went and got it. And on the way home from the doctor's, I pressed play. And then another book came up as a recommendation after I finished it, and I pressed play again. And then another book and another book and another book. And slowly I was like, hey, Michelle, every book kind of talks about the same thing and you're not doing it. Let's try to do it. Let's try to implement it. Instead of like sitting back in denial and being defeated and doing nothing at all and continuing on what you're doing. So I applied it. And there's 3 things that I'm going to share with you. And once I applied it, thank the Lord above. I dropped 30 pounds in 5 months and I have maintained it. I did not follow a meal plan. I did not buy foods from Nutrisystem. I did not give up foods, desserts, or alcohol. And I'm telling you right now, it is amazing to be able to drop weight through spring, summer, wedding season, holidays. So that's what I'm going to share with you today. The 3 things, if you want to write them down, you can. It happens to be protein, water, and mindset / insoluble and soluble fiber. And yes, I'm going to give you everything that you need to know. If you struggle with protein or you don't know how much protein, you should drop in the comments guide for a guide that has helped me in many ways. I never fell below 150 grams of protein for 5 months straight. This might help you feel better. 100 grams of protein is only 400 calories. So maybe you think I'm crazy. It's 400 calories, okay? So if you did drop guide in the comments for that free protein guide, the comments disappear and I can't come back to them. So I did pin it right here at thebreakfastshow.net. It's right under free protein guide. So make sure you go there, thebreakfastshow.net. You'll see free protein guide, okay? That'll be in there. It'll help you get like 30 grams of protein with your meals and your snacks. That's kind of what we want to aim for, to be honest with you, and I'll break that down even more for you. So, number 1, if you were to look at me right now and say I have mom of 2 Pratts, say, how much grams of protein do I need, Michelle? No one can give you that number. No one can. Unless you were eating the same thing every day and using a measuring cup to measure it. Why? Every day you're putting different energy into your body. Calories are energy. It is not about calories. So every day, let's say today you don't feel well and you eat 800 calories. At the end of the day, did 30% of those 800 calories come from protein? Did 40% or greater come from fats? Or 40% or less come from fats and carbs? Your graph is going to equal 100%. So at the end of the day, mine was like 60% fat, okay, 30% carbs, and 10% protein. My body was out of balance. Your macro should be 30% or greater protein, 40% or less fats and carbs. When your body is out of balance, you cannot lose weight. You won't. And if anything, you look at food and you put weight on. It's guaranteed. A nutritionist, a fitness trainer, they give you a meal plan, and the meal plan is macro-based. You're getting the proper percentage of protein, fats, and carbs. But it teaches you nothing. Nothing. And when you get off of it, you go back to where you once were. So here's what I did. I go, you know what? I'm going to have a comeback story. I'm going to figure this thing out behind the scenes, fail forward, try this, try that. I unleashed and mastered macros in 5 days. I dropped 30 pounds in 5 months. I didn't give up foods, desserts, or alcohol, and I did not follow a meal plan. I put my 53-year-old husband on it, dropped 25 pounds, maintained it. I am telling you right now, I've had over 1,100 students do my power play with me. And they literally message down 2 to 3 pounds every week. A 70-year-old down 70 pounds. For the first time, a 65-year-old since 2014 is down to 149. If you have not been a power play student, drop in the comments power play. I'm looking for the person who's ready to right now lose weight the right way. Not a meal plan, not giving up foods, desserts, or alcohol, and not making excuses for now not being the right time. Here's the deal. This power play comes with 6 times a year only, a live event starting Monday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern. I go live for 30 minutes in a private exclusive group for you. You can't make it live. You have lifetime access to every module I cover inside of there. Every digital workbook you get, you have for lifetime. And you literally get the app that tracks your percentage of protein, fats, and carbs today. You get to go in there and add your food in there today. That's all you're asked to do. And I voice note you every night. And I stand here in front of you to guarantee that you will master macronutrients in 5 days. You have me in your back pocket for the next 12 days. You have a 10-minute abs workout. There is no catch. There is no, hey, come do power play. Now you need X, Y, and Z. The whopping one-time fee of $67 for your power play is going up to $197. If you are serious, I'm looking for the person who is serious about losing weight the right way. Without a stupid meal plan, without giving up foods, desserts, or alcohol. All you're asked to do is put your food in an app, and every night I voice note you. All of your dreams will come true. Drop power play. Let me give you an example. A girl today can't get her stuff percentages right. So she messaged me, okay, and she's like all confused. She sent me her food log. Her macros is 57% fat, 21% protein, 22% carbs at the end of the day. Well, what's wrong with this? 30% or greater didn't come from protein. Fats are under 40%. So I actually send a handy dandy voice note teaching her.
Amazing.
So I explain
so it's
it.
9 calories per gram of fat.
You learn.
4 calories per gram of carb.
Drop
4
power
calories
play
per
if you're
gram.
ready to reclaim your life.
So like an egg, there's 5 grams of fat. There's 6 grams of protein. But what's 5 times 9 calories versus
TheBreakfastShow.net
times 4?
under power play.
It's fine, but I would have done like 4 egg whites with 1 egg yolk. Ham is great, whole wheat bread,
TheBreakfastShow.net power
When
play.
you cover the last number of the calories.
Can you believe this
Cover
coaching
the last number.
every day for 12 days for a whopping one-time fee of $67?
Which there's not.
Drop a heart in the comments if you're all
Half a
in.
tablespoon. The protein bar, chocolate caramel, awesome.
I see that 10 of you dropped power play.
It's a burger.
5 of you will actually join power play today. Why is that? Self-sabotaging, imposter syndrome. I've tried everything. You have never had a Michelle Churchill in your back pocket. You have never had put your food in an app where someone voice notes you every single night, seeing if your percentage of protein is 30% or greater at the end of the day, 40% or less of fat, and actually voice noted you. I need you to stop with the excuses. I need you to think of all the reasons why you came across this morning's breakfast episode. Okay? Rennie is already on it and she's so excited. Let's effing go. Who else is on it? When you go to that site and you see the one-time whopping fee of $67 for everything that you need and you have lifetime access to it, there is no catch, there is no getting in and needing XYZ. Do not hit the back button. It's going up to $197. MyFitnessPal, the free version. And I voice note you because if you're not getting on average that balance of numbers, which you're not going to probably, and you're going to kick yourself in the foot like why, I teach it. Number 2 is water. I only drank water when I brushed my teeth. You are supposed to be drinking half of your weight in ounces of water. There's a term called liposuction. People pay to get fat sucked out of their sexy body. Did you know that term came from how your body holistically burns fat? It's called lipolysis. You burn fat for free. But the first step of burning fat is going through a process called hydrolysis. And the definition of hydrolysis is needing half of your weight in ounces of water every day. Are you burning fat? Because 75% of people right now this morning are not. So what's your weight? If you don't know what your weight is divided by 2, either ask Alexa or drop it in the comments and I'm more than happy to share it with you. If you think it's going to be hard to get half of your weight in ounces of water or you haven't been, drop a heart in the comments. I have a handful of hacks that have taken me from the struggle bus to, okay, this is pretty simplified. Number 3 is your insoluble and soluble fiber. Holy crap. I used to look at carbs, baby, and I put weight on. Drop a 1 if you can relate. I used to drop 5 pounds and the next week be up 10 pounds. I literally did not understand. I've done it all. So what happened when I learned in these books and kept hearing insoluble and soluble fiber, I decided I was going to get a supplement. And then I found out that you can't supplement insoluble and soluble fiber. It must be fruits and vegetables. Drop a heart in the comments if you're like, you need 6 cups a day. Number 1 sign you are deficit is inflammation, bloating, irregular bowel movements, foul smelling gas, and weird noises going on in your stomach. Do you have 1 or 2 of those symptoms? Drop a heart. I had them all. You want 6 cups total? You're going to start with 1 cup today until next week. Then you'll up it to 2 cups, then you'll up it to 3 cups, and before you know, all your dreams will come true. You never want more than 3 cups of fruit. Your fruit should be berries. Why? The berry family, blackberry, blueberry, raspberry, strawberry, they are the highest in fiber, highest in antioxidants, lowest on the glycemic index chart. So if you want to do 3 cups of fruit, 3 cups of veggies, if you want to do 6 cups of veggies, it's total per day. Your rear end in your gut, in your intestinal tract, and the inflammation and bloating in your body will literally love you. Okay? So those are the 3 things along with your mindset. Your mind doesn't care what you tell it. Someone messaged me today, I drink iced tea. It's my biggest downfall. What you say is what you bring more of. The mind doesn't care what you plant. You plant it, it blossoms. You don't realize it's blossoming and you're the culprit. 97% of your weight loss efforts, health, wellness, fitness comes from what you are telling yourself. I was 100% self-sabotaging myself, neglecting myself, and I had a lot of imposter syndrome until I listened to a book that changed my life. Drop a heart if you can relate, because I'll give you that book recommendation. It wasn't written by me. So for the water tips, do you have a 90-minute timer set right now? Every 90 minutes you stop, drop, your phone will buzz, it'll vibrate, and you drink for 15 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You repeat it all day long. You get in bed, you most likely hit half of your weight in ounces of water. So you don't forget, you wake up, and on your toothbrush you have water is where you burn fat, or you have it next to your bed or on your phone or on your alarm clock reminding you to start your day by turning on your metabolism. So, number 1, we want to make sure you want to make sure that you have half of your weight in ounces of water, 30 grams of protein with every meal and every snack. If you think it's going to be hard, drop guide in the comments and look for that book at Half Price Books, but they didn't have it. I'm sorry, get the Audible or eBay. And number 3, Insoluble and Soluble Fibers / Mindset. The book is called Change Your Paradigm. Change Your Life by Bob Proctor. Change Your Paradigm, Change Your Life by Bob Proctor. We have a question from Christy. Yes, my recipe book has officially launched. There are 40 plus recipes for you. Every breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, desserts, I created them. Every one has 20 grams of protein and it's officially launched. Make sure you drop recipes in the comments. If you did not claim your recipe book, you can print it as well. So Sugar Pie, for that free protein guide, you're going to go to thebreakfastshow.net and you will see it underneath free protein guide. For the recipe book, it's bright yellow. It says Power Plates. That is the recipe book. So bright yellow, and it says Power Plate. Okay, for the free guide, Queen, thebreakfastshow.net, under free guide. Free guide, okay? So here's my first little tip for you. The first thing that you cover, here's a tip. You're never gonna struggle again. Ever, 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 ever. Okay, say in the comments, I will never, ever, 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 ever struggle again. So you see on the back, there's a label. If I need you to write this down. Step 1, cover the last number of calories that you see with your eyeballs. Help me. I see 60. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Mary. I covered the last number. Okay. What are you left with when you cover the last number? Help me out. So I see a 6. I see a 0. We know we wrote down cover last number of calories, what you see. Okay. I covered it. Now, what are you left with? That's the question. What are you left with? Okay. Yep. You're left with a 6. When you go to protein, is there 6 or more? Protein is in big bold. Is there 6 or more? There's 12. This is an amazing bang for your buck. This is a protein. If there wasn't 6 or more, all you would do is go to the serving size. It says 1 container, and you would cut the portion in half. You can still eat it. Tomorrow morning, I will have a Pop-Tart with egg whites for breakfast. When I cover the last number of the Pop-Tart, I am not left with that in grams of protein, so I have 1 instead of 2. What I teach you, how to lose weight through Power Play, having your favorite foods, desserts, and alcohol, and not following a meal plan will blow your mind. If you haven't been one of the 1,100 students so far for Power Play, make sure you drop Power Play in the comments section to get started today. So let's try again. We have Handy Dandy cream cheese. I see 50. We wrote down, covered the last number, 50. Okay, what am I left with if I cover it? Tell me in the comments what I'm left with. 50. I cover it, what do I have? For Power Play, Dawn and Jennifer, you will get an instant email. It's under Power Play, but please note the whopping one-time $67 fee, which gives you lifetime access to everything, including the app that gives you your percentage of protein, fats, and carbs. It's going up to $197. You get to start today with me for the next 12 days. My personal phone number, texting me your graphs that you put into an app that will tell me your percentage of foods. Don't give up foods, don't give up desserts, don't give up alcohol, don't follow a meal plan. I'll voice note you every night and you will learn macronutrients, dropping 2 to 3 pounds every week. Okay? And then you also get to be a part of a live event that starts at 1 p.m. Eastern Monday through Friday next week. Lifetime access to every module, my virtual workbook as well. Thebreakfastshow.net under Power Play. You're left with 5. So I go to protein. Is there 5? There's 1. What do? There's only 1. Uh-oh. There's not 5 or greater. What do? What do? 50, Teresa, you covered the last number. Stacy, do you know where to get the Power Play ticket? 50. There's not 5 grams of protein. I go to serving size, 2 tablespoons. I cut it in half. I have 1 tablespoon. Does this make sense? Drop a heart in the comment section. So we're gonna grab, handy dandy, because we're gonna make a really good, delicious recipe. And we are gonna grab, we have to realize we need 20 to 30 grams of protein every meal, every snack, end of discussion, okay? Every meal, every snack. I've tried 30 plus proteins. If you are on the market for a protein, drop a heart in the comment section, okay? Here's the deal. A lot of them taste chalky and have a weird aftertaste. There are well-known ones that taste delicious. I make bread, milkshakes, waffles, French toast, Pop-Tarts, energy bites, like you name it, I have a recipe and it's on their website as well. This has no dairy ingredients, no soy, no gluten, no sugar, less than 4 grams of carbs, non-GMO, less than 8 ingredients. No weird aftertaste. Okay, happens to be Orgain. It's the Justine's Chocolate Peanut Butter Cup, and yes, that's what it tastes like. It's my favorite flavor. You can't find it in stores. You can find chocolate and vanilla, but I got sick of chocolate and vanilla real quick. Every month I change my flavor. In the Audible books that I listen to about weight loss, the 25 plus, you are better off supplementing with protein bars and protein shakes than you are being deficit. That was a big question of mine. Like, is it okay? It is. You're better off. So here at Orgain, they have 30 plus flavors as of today. Fruity Pebbles, Justine's Chocolate Peanut Butter Cup, cookie dough, cookies and creamy. Actually, you can get 15% off today. Drop a link in the comments. You don't have to spend time, gas, or energy trying to find it. And it'll come to your house ASAP. So 2 scoops is 140 calories. If we covered the last number of calories, we have what? 140. Our step number 1 is to cover the last number of the calories we see. When you cover it, what do you have? When you go to protein, does it have that number or more? It has 20. It's an amazing bang for your buck. If it didn't, we would go to serving size, 2 scoops, and we would do 1 scoop. Helpful or helpful? Okay, so we're gonna do 2 scoops of this. Take off our handy dandy lid. Where's the scoop? Sometimes it's hidden in the bottom. This is gonna leave us with 20 grams of protein, okay? If you are afraid to cook with raw egg, because I'm making a no-bake cookie, don't use an egg. Use something like cottage cheese or a Greek yogurt, but we have to be very careful with eggs. There's 5 grams for the Orgain protein powder, it's right here. Thebreakfastshow.net, you cannot miss it. It's under Orgain. 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 The code will always give you 15% off. 20, 30 today, different flavors to choose from. Thebreakfastshow.net under Orgain. If you didn't get the free protein guide, it has the no-bake recipe. It has 30 grams of protein, meals and snacks. Make sure the free protein guide you have in your inbox. Drop a heart if you're going to claim it for the first time. Drop a heart. There's 5 grams of fat in 1 egg. Write down it in the comments 5 times 9. Write down 5 times 9 in the comment section. Okay, 5 times 9. Write it down. 5 times 9. There is 6 grams of protein. Put 6 times 4. 6 times 4. So what I'm telling you is that there's 9 calories per gram of fat. 9. There is 4 calories per gram of protein, 4 calories per gram of carbs. So 1 egg, if you're eating eggs, first of all, you'd have to have 6, 12, 18, 4 of them to get 20 grams of protein, okay? And on top of it, your fat would be extremely, extremely, extremely high. Why? It would be trumping the calories of your breakfast. You never want more than 1 egg yolk to 4 egg whites. Never. You never want more than 1 egg yolk to 4 egg whites. When your fat calories trump your meal, your carbs, or your meals and snacks, it's tricking the brain because you are deficit in protein. It's messing with glucose. It's not tapping into the fat storage. It's tapping into the glucose storage. I'm telling you right now, it tricks the brain that you haven't fed it because you're deficit in protein. Okay? It stores your meals as fat. I mean, if you don't understand this, do my Power Play course, be one of my 1,100 students I've had so far, drop Power Play. In 5 days from this very moment, you will have mastered it. In an app that gives you your percentage at the end of the day of fats, proteins, and carbs, stop thinking it's about calories. It's how I dropped 30 pounds. I teach you how I dropped 30 pounds through macronutrients. I didn't give up one food, dessert, or alcohol. And I did not follow a meal plan. And I teach it to you with over 1,100 students. I have over 1,100 testimonials because people to this day still message me how much weight they are losing. And because I have a 6 times a year live event, by you being a Power Play student today, you get to be a part of that live, private, exclusive event starting Monday. You can't be on live for 5 days, 1 o'clock to 1:30 Eastern. You have lifetime access. It is crunch time. That event is coming. You get the app that tracks the percentage of protein, fats, and carbs for life. Okay? Your one-time whopping fee of $67 to have me in your back pocket for the next 12 days and get a voice note every single night and to customize an app to you is going up to $197. You came across this morning for a reason. There is a solution to something that is going on internally in your body that is having you struggle to lose weight right now. I want you to think of all the reasons why, yes. So Kelly and Zippy, you're going to go to thebreakfastshow.net and you will see Power Play. You won't miss it. Once you get it, you'll get an email to text message my personal phone number. I am ready. The rest is history. You also get 10-minute abs workout, me at Costco and Kroger actually live with my grocery list. It doesn't stop at that. You get an app that you get to talk to when you're out to eat. It'll help you get 30 grams of protein at Speedway. Lifetime to all of this. There is no catch. Alexa, what are 8 positive benefits of cinnamon on your health?
Here's something I found on the web. Some health benefits commonly associated with cinnamon may include providing antioxidants, reducing inflammation, preventing heart disease, lowering blood sugar levels, preventing diabetes, preventing cancer, preventing bacterial and fungal infection, improving insulin sensitivity.
Okay, if you just learned something new about cinnamon, drop a heart. Those benefits will kick in within 72 hours. It's a Ceylon cinnamon. Don't get a regular cinnamon. You want Ceylon, okay? Ceylon cinnamon will not elevate kidney levels. Regular cinnamon will. The 30-plus books that I've listened to on Audible have mentioned Ceylon cinnamon. This one right here is specifically from Amazon. It's a Ceylon cinnamon. Ceylon cinnamon, it says it right on it. Simple Truth Organic. Drop a link in the comments. More than happy to share it with you, okay? Because we're making a no-bake cookie, I want to add to this, okay, something crunchy. So I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of pecans because I'm still trumping my protein. I'm at 30 grams of protein, which is trumping my grams of fats and carbs, okay? So what I'm going to do is I am going to grab, instead of putting like a nut butter, which I usually would use, I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of pecans. Remember, we covered the last number of the calories. You cover it. So if I look at pecans, which people think, if you're snacking on nuts or cashews or almonds, hi Melanie. Ah, hey girlfriend, my beautiful friend. If you're snacking on almonds, cashews, pistachios, butter, olive oil, I used to be in my car. I would eat a bag of these in 2 days. 1/4 of a cup is 220 calories. Alexa, what's 220 times 11? You're gonna faint.
220 times 11 is 2,420.
No wonder why. Hello. First of all, we know rule number 1 today is we have to get 20 to 30 grams of protein, all meals and snacks. Drop guide in the comments if you think that's hard, because I did too. It helped me in many ways. Number 2, you have to cover the last number of calories. This has 1/4 of a cup, 220. Cover the last number of calories. Okay, I have 22. Cool. Go to protein. There's 3 grams. It's not 22 or greater. Cut it in half. 1/4 of a cup, cutting in half is 2 tablespoons. You can still have your foods, okay? So if you're snacking on almonds, cashews, pistachios, trail mix, avocado, listen, I know it's heart healthy. Too much of a good thing. Food is energy. It just stores as fat. Too much of a good thing stores as fat. We'll just do 1 tablespoon. Can you believe it? So you look at your trail mix, you still have it, you still have your bag of almonds, but you cut the portion in half because when you see 170 calories, you cover the last number, you have 17. Is there 17 grams of protein? There's 7. You have half the bag. See, this is where your dreams come true. Drop a heart if it's making sense, okay? So I mix this all in. I use that instead of a nut butter, but listen to this, you wanna faint? The first thing listed in anything that you put into your mouth in an ingredient list, everything has an ingredient list. The first thing listed, pasteurized milk and cream. That's what you can find the most of in this cream cheese. The last ingredient, cheese culture, is what you find the least of. Cool. So there's minimal cheese culture in this. There's a lot of pasteurized milk and cream. My frickin' peanut butter, the #1 ingredient was sugar. The last ingredient was peanuts. On that same shelf in Kroger, there was a peanut butter that had peanuts only, and that's what yours should be. Please go look at your nut butter, your almond butter, your cashew butter. It should say cashews only. Mine now says cashews. It is the most delicious, creamy Octonut cashew butter, but I only find it at Amazon. But it ships by 5 o'clock the next morning. Drop a link in the comments. More than happy to share that from Amazon, along with my Ceylon cinnamon. You're asking about my mask last night on my stories. Yes, it helps with fine lines, wrinkles, but more importantly, I suffer with cystic acne, and it really helps with my cystic acne, like tremendously. It's right here. Yeah, that mask. It's red light therapy. I get it from Amazon as well. So for that link for the Ceylon cinnamon and for the peanut butter, thebreakfastshow.net, I have it linked under Amazon Finds. Cheryl, yep, you can find that there as well. I linked that mask for you. Thebreakfastshow.net. Yes. Okay. The free guide, Zippy Mama, it's right here at thebreakfastshow.net under free protein guide. You will not miss it. FREE protein guide. Okay, so we know we need half of our weight in ounces of water each day. Drop a heart in the comments if you have a 90-minute timer set to stop, drop, and drink. Okay, number 3, I am going to top this once it's finished with 1 cup. I'm going to freeze this, and I'm going to place on top very strategically 1 cup of raspberries. Why? You have to have 6 cups total of fruits and vegetables daily. Start this week with 1 cup. Okay? Your insoluble and soluble fiber deficit is showing an inflammation, bloating, irregular bowel movements, and foul smell and gas and weird noises going on. I will have 1 cup of berries on top of this. It'll be right on top. This will be a frozen little treat, and I'll be on my way. Okay? So there will be, remember, your berries are the best bang for your buck. You have blackberries, you have blueberries, you have raspberries, you have strawberries. They all are amazing bang for your buck. Why? Well, hello, they're the highest in antioxidants, the highest in fiber. Can you even believe it? This is a no-bake cookie. You could add 2 tablespoons of oats to this. You could make these into energy balls. Drop a heart in the comments if you think they look delicious. And be for real. If you think they look nasty, there's no big deal. Okay? We're talking whole ingredients. Cost, KO is organic peanut butter, juice, peanuts, and salt. Yes! Nice. Okay? So we stir it around. Did you know at the age of 30, each year after you lose 1% of your muscle mass, okay, who cares about being strong and having muscle? But what about osteoporosis? What about your bones becoming weak? Those things all matter. Muscle is important. Body composition, okay? I want you to drop in the comments how much you think that I weigh. How much do you think that I weigh? I weighed myself this morning. I never do. I don't believe in a scale. But how much do you think I weigh? I'm 5'7", okay, 5'7", 5 foot 7 inches. You can see some of my abs, right? You can see my stomach. How much do you think I weigh in the comments? Be nice, because I don't like a scale, and it gives me issues. But I did it because I want to prove something to you, okay? So here's the deal. At the age of 30, you lose a minimum of 1%. So Peggy says, Regina says 135, 130, 136. Melanie says 144. 125. So this morning, and who else? Taslin says 150. Saren says 149. I was 153 this morning. I'm like 18% body fat. So if I were you, I would stay off the scale. Do you think in the comments that people who are putting 125, do you think in the comments, let me know that I could drop 25 pounds? Could I drop 20 pounds? Sincerely, could you imagine me dropping 10 pounds? Drop it in the comments. So why, if I get on a scale, my friend's 5'7" and 135, should I think that I need to lose weight? Why are you going on a scale? My scale's going up, but my toneness, my leanness is on fire because I took pictures and I'm like, wow, thank God I didn't step on a freaking stupid scale. Stay off the scale. Stay off the scale. I'm telling you right now, it's defining you. So here's the deal. Each year after 30, you lose 1% of your muscle mass. Your metabolism, listen to this, is only changing by 0.02% each year. There's women, 50, perimenopause. Do you want to know why your perimenopause and menopause symptoms are so strong? Drop a heart. I have women thinner than they were before perimenopause and menopause during menopause because of the power play. Their protein wasn't 30% or greater. The only way you're going to know that you're getting 30% or greater from your food from protein is if you understand that there's 9 calories per gram of fat, 4 calories per gram of carb, 4 calories per gram of protein. And if you don't understand that, just drop power play, because me and you behind the scenes, my personal phone number, I'm teaching you. Because I have unleashed weight loss, a way that no one in this world has. I will leave a legacy behind. It's why between 3 platforms, I now have 1 million followers, because there is no better way. And I show you without a meal plan, without giving up foods, desserts, or alcohol. There's no catch. I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm here to share with you a woman who struggled so tremendously with her weight, who paid for meal plans, who bought supplements, who did Nutrisystem and got all this hype in her ear, and nothing worked long term. Period. It's from Amazon. I'm not sure. Muffin top pan. So here's the deal. You dropped power play. My live private event starting Monday, 5 days. Just by you being a power play student, you get to come to it. Lifetime access if you can't come on live. Do you know how much fun we are going to have next week together? How much you're going to learn? How much energy and fire and clarity I'm going to bring to your freaking life? So, thebreakfastshow.net, it's under power play. The one-time whopping fee of $67, it's going up to $197. You have me in your back pocket with my personal phone number for the next 12 nights. And I'm going to voice note you every single night. And all you're asked to do, so I have Susan, you put your food in an app. You put your food in an app, and I at the end of the day voice note you. Are your macros balanced? If not, I teach you. I voice note you. If they are, all your money back guaranteed. You also get 10-minute abs workout. Me at Kroger and Costco grocery shopping. Live with a grocery shopping list. Next week's live event for 5 30-minute live sessions with my virtual workbook for a lifetime. Thebreakfastshow.net. Okay, so Anita's looking for... My free protein guide is right here. Thebreakfastshow.net. You won't miss it. It says FREE protein guide. That guide is how I got 150 grams of protein minimum each day. Thebreakfastshow.net under free protein guide. At the age of 20, when I dropped 30 pounds, you can put me next to a person who's dropped 30 pounds. And you can put me next to a person who dropped 30 pounds without taking collagen, and me who used collagen. And I am not here, listen, your body at 20 years old stops producing collagen. Stops. Each year after, you lose 1%. Shoot. How old is my beautiful friend Melanie? I think she said she's 47. She's lost 27% unless she was supplementing. But hold on. There's a lot of noise out there. You have type 1 and type 3 collagen in your body. doormat. You want a type 2 chicken cartilage collagen. Period. The type 2 will activate the type 1 and the type 3. But what about a mushroom that you can add into your collagen that mimics a hydrochloric acid? Connective tissues. Hair. Oh, sorry, Melanie. Oh, look at you, 43. Geez, I'm so naughty. We're only 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. We're only 7 years apart. See, that's where I was getting it. Now you're probably like, hey, screw you. Okay? It activates type 2 chicken cartilage, and it has a mushroom that mimics hydrochloric acid. Okay? I'm almost 40. I don't get work done. And if you are not on the VIP list for my Snow Collagen that is coming and launching within the next 3 weeks, and only 15,000 are coming, Melanie, I'm telling you right now, you might want to drop VIP in the comments section. But let's talk about what else. How about Nueva Nitro? Have you ever heard of nitrogen oxide? It literally can bypass something in your brain to help with clarity. Clarity is power. Brain fog, energy. Goodbye, Celsius. We don't need your sucrose anyways. Hydrogen in your body, proven for 8 hours a day. Blood boiling. Better performance, better recovery, more energy, faster weight loss. How about a peptide called Sloop that your body thinks it's working out? It shouldn't replace a workout, but we have sedentary lifestyles. And if you're doing 2 days a week and you can get your body to think it's working out 7 days a week, the weight, this will replace the GLP-1 shot. It's a micro bead compressed so that when it goes through the GI tract, it doesn't combust until it's in the gut where the peptides are. But this peptide is a molecule that mimics the peptides in your stomach that are degrading from age. Only 15,000 are coming. Drop in the comments VIP if you're not on my VIP exclusive list, because I will not be able to message every single one of you. I will be in jail messaging. But here's an even hotter thing, Tracy. You can build a VIP list for you. Amazon will give you 8% at your max. How about 40%? How about 40% without recruiting anyone? Without recruiting anyone? How about no spamming friends and family members? I travel and teach curiosity and attraction marketing. You have a brand. What if I could help you build a VIP list so when this thing launches June 17th, you can make a check with a comma? You can partner with Nueva today, free enrollment for free, no buying into the company, no quota, no monthly minimum, no doing lives or reels or having in-house parties. There is no catch. Drop VIP with a money sign if you want to build a massive bank account alongside of me, where you already have a system in place. All I want you to be able to do is I want you to be able to show up through curiosity and attraction marketing that I give you to the point where people are like, what is Melanie using or doing? I want you to be able to say, I saw a video that intrigued me. If I share it, would you watch it? Tag them in the video. Sooner or later, they're a customer of yours, up to 40% commission every time that person reorders because you shared from the rooftop something that has science, clinicals, and is 100% CLEA and is currently being patented. World-class products. You will drop VIP with a money sign. I will help you build a massive VIP list. And if the average person had an extra $300 per month in their bank account who filed bankruptcy, they wouldn't have had to. You can do this from the palm of your hand, anywhere, globally, with a digital travel product without it interfering with what it is that you're already doing professionally. A digital travel product in over 400 countries. Drop VIP if you're interested in the supplements to be the first to know. It is open to only social retailers to get your peptide package June 17th. Drop in the comments. Hi, Cinda. VIP with a money sign. If you want me to go live on your page for you and you want me to share the 3 products and you want me to share what's coming and have people drop VIP in the comments, I'm doing 3 of them today. I don't want you having a following. I don't want you knowing about peptides. I don't want you knowing about snow collagen. I don't want you having a transformation story. I want you to show up with your own brand through curiosity marketing, and branding yourself. And listen to this. This is created by the field for the field. Every founder of this has been in the industry for 23 plus years. It is a multiple 7-figure income earner. Nothing out there exists like Nuweiva. It is for the field, by the field. New wave is coming in that will leave a legacy behind, and it will be a revolutionary shakeup to the entire freaking world. And I can't even wait. This is passion. This isn't yelling. This is passion. If you see what I saw that was coming, and if you know 7 years ago where I was at and where I am now today, because of the leaders that I've met and the leaders that I'm partnering with Nuweiva, because Modere closed its doors on us 7 freaking weeks ago with no heads up the day before commissions. Last year with Modere, I made $330,000. You want to make massive money in social retail online? You couldn't partner with someone better than me. Drop VIP with the money sign if you are serious about making money online and partnering with Nuweiva today for free. Okay? If you're just interested in the products, you drop VIP. Here's where I need you to go. You will go to thebreakfastshow.net. The first thing you will see, because it's my number one priority, my biggest excitement, I can't even contain myself, is Nuweiva, new birth.